Hello? Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm trying to remember how one does the streaming. Hubba? Yes, no, maybe? That's not. Shit, which is, oh, this one? There it is. There's some background music for everybody. Yeah. Hello. Unfortunately, there's going to be... Thank you. I'm happy to be back. There's going to be a bit of a delay for everybody because I'm a dumb and I forgot to set the latency to ultra low or low, so we're at normal latency because, you know, I'm lame, so. But I'm good, that's good. I am tired. Okay. Okay. To me, everything sounds good, so you guys let me know, if I need to change anything. Okay. I got some nice chill background music. Probably some stuff that you hear from Niji members. But it's fine. We're just gonna chill. Sound is good. It's not like we're playing a game, but you know, I don't want the background music to be all super loud for everybody, so. Yeah, how's everybody doing? How did you guys enjoy the streams? I popped in for a teensy bit. I popped in for a teensy bit for Pyah's Blood playthrough when they were going through the water level. And I popped in for like the very beginning of the superliminal playthrough. Pyah said that Neko ramps up in excitement the longer she plays puzzles, so if I get a chance I might have to go back and watch that or listen to it. But yeah. Oh, well, that didn't help. The water levels sucked. I believe it. Water levels are pretty hit and miss. It's kind of weird, not gonna lie. I'm like, all I'm doing is looking at the chat on my computer. I'm not looking at anything else, and I don't know how to handle that. It's weird not playing a game at the same time, which I was kind of considering playing some Power Wash Simulator because it's mindless and just like soothing, and you get that nice water sound in the background. So at some point I might start playing that just for S&Gs. But yeah. I'm very happy to be home. We, so start of story time. We were in Vegas for 5 days. And I wasn't prepared for the heat. Like I was, but I wasn't, you know? Dad work simulator, right? And it's great because I'm not wasting anything when I actually play that. So it's not like I'm wasting actual water. So I can just like run that shit however long I want. Unless it's soap. Soap is not unlimited, which sucks. Because that's also really nice. But anyway. I went with my mom and 2 other people to Vegas. And that's how I spent my weekend. That's what my vacation was. And we stayed at the Paris Hotel. Which I don't remember. So I went to Vegas when I was like 8 years old. Oh, the dirty runoff. That would be hard mode. That would drive my brain crazy. So I went to Vegas when I was like 8 years old with my mom and dad. They had like a monster truck thing many years ago at this point. And we went to watch that. But when you're a kid in Vegas, there isn't a whole lot you can do. You just have to stand around. You really can't do anything else. Like, especially if you go into a casino, which casinos are practically fucking everywhere. So I don't remember a lot from when I went the first time. I remember some like I remember the Bellagio, like the fountains, the pretty fountain thing. I don't remember like what music it went to, but I remember like seeing the fountains go, and that was cool. And we saw like a pirate thing at Treasure Island and the monster trucks, and like sort of walking through hotels, but I don't remember everything. So this time remember a lot more. So we stayed at the Paris, and the Paris is kind of interesting because they just make it like a whole town on the inside with a giant casino in the middle with all the slot machines and everything. But like, the decor is actually kind of interesting. If I had intense memories. Drink, gamble, and watch strippers. Yes, yes, it is true. It is the land of debauchery. Also to get fucked up on drugs, apparently, because that's for later. That's a story for later. No, so we had to drive to a larger city first to fly into Vegas. So like the travel wasn't like super long. It was better than actually like physically driving there ourselves, because it's a long ass drive. It's like a 15-hour drive from where we are. It's no fun. And we did that when I was a kid. We drove there. But when I went as a kid, the new Pokemon Ruby had just come out. So I spent my entire trip playing Pokemon Ruby as a kid. So I don't remember that shit. But it was like, I think 5 hours total, like, to get there, and then like another like 5 or so hours to get back, because we had to drive to a bigger city because our city does not offer nonstop flights to Vegas, so that fucking sucked. But surprisingly, the flight wasn't really that bad, so that's kind of nice. But our first night there, we're like, okay, we're kind of tired, but we should go out. We should go do something. So we kind of meandered down the strip and like went into some of the hotels and whatnot. And we managed to find the conservatory in the Bellagio. You know what? The Luxor is like the one thing I actually kind of wanted to see, because I do vaguely remember that as a kid. And we didn't go there. We just got distracted by everything, or just like didn't think of it. And also it was hot, and my thighs be fucking thick, and my shorts did not help. my thighs hurt. It hurts to be thick. But yeah, we did not go to the Luxor, unfortunately. And that's what I told my mom. I was like, I want to see the Luxor, if nothing else. But we did. We went to the Bellagio the first night, and we came across the conservatory, and it's pretty. It was like walking into like Alice in Wonderland or something. It was something very magical. I do have pictures. I was gonna make like a little PowerPoint or something, but I didn't bring my cord over, and I don't really feel like getting up and getting it. So I guess if nothing else, if you guys want to see pictures, I can put them in the Discord. But I think the Bellagio is where I took the most pictures of everything. But they have like the whole garden and stuff in there, and it's like real flowers, and it smells really nice in there, all natural, not like smoggy and gross and like smoke. Like every place you go smells just like cigar or cigarette smoke, so that kind of sucks. Vegas is a crazy place because you can just walk around with however much alcohol you want. You can smoke anywhere you want, including inside. They still have ashtrays at places and slots and everything. So if you're asthmatic, don't go there. Yeah, thick thighs save lives, but for the owners, it's torture. Correct. But yeah, the conservatory was really nice. It was really magical. And we did get sucked in. None of you are going to see that picture, unfortunately, because I don't want to break the immersion for anybody that doesn't want to go back to our FleshTuber stream days. So you don't get to see my face. But we went down, I don't even know, like the promenade? I don't know if that's really what it's called. It's by the link. And it's kind of where the high roller is, and they just have like a bunch of restaurants and shops and everything down there. Thick women are love and life. Yes. It's just painful to be thick, that's all, in a multitude of ways. But we went around the promenade, and we happened to get sucked in by a couple of Chippendale dancer promoters. They weren't the guys at the show, but they were pretty nice. And So there was 4 of us, and pretty much the entire reason that we went to Vegas is because one of us, not me, turned 21 very, very recently. So this was like her 21 bash. So we got her a sash and like a tiara and everything. And we went down the promenade, and then the Chippendales were like, "Hey, yo, 21, come here." So we all got in, and we all got, like, they took like 5 pictures of us. Like, each one of us got our own singular picture with two very good looking men. And then we got like a group picture together. And we got a couple of group pictures actually. Because one of the girls didn't want to take pictures. She doesn't like doing the big pictures like that. But these guys know what they're doing. They know how to work for tips. They know what to say to ladies to get said tips. It was fucking crazy. But yeah. Oh, dang it. I didn't bring my hydration cup. I might have to leave for a second to get my hydration cup, but that'll be later. So we did get sucked into Chippendales. But it was worth it. And what is it? All right, how many details you guys want? You want juicy details, or you want me to gloss over this stuff? Because I got details. Also remember to hydrate, because I'm sure some of the stuff that I'm going to say is going to be thirst worthy. On that topic, like a bottle of water in Vegas is like $8, and that is like a fucking crime. And we went to like one place that had a like the bottle refills, the little like filtered water dispensers. There was like one place in all the places that we went in Vegas that actually had that, where you could just refill a water bottle. They know what they're doing. They jack up their prices for fucking everything. But that's beside the point. Anyway, so we kind of just like chilled in the promenade. There's a In-N-Out, that's what it is. There's an In-N-Out down there, so we wanted to get that. And we were sitting outside by their fountains. And I mentioned this a little bit in the Discord, but there is a little bit more detail. We're just standing around, like, I didn't get anything from In-N-Out that time because I wasn't super hungry, but we were waiting for everybody else to eat. And I'm just standing there, minding my own business, looking at my group of people, and this lady, random ass lady, just comes up to me. My mom and I are both standing up, by the way. And she just comes up to me, like, taps me on the shoulder. She's like, "Do you speak English?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You're just, like, putting out so much energy. Like, I can just feel you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, "I want you to come down to this place," whatever. I didn't even really catch the name. I don't remember what the name of the place was. But she's like, "I want you to come down. And I want me or my girls to do a reading on you. I want to get a reading on you." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I get where this is going." I'm like, I'm not gonna go get my fortune told, lady. I'm sorry." But she was going off, and she's like, "Oh, I'll give you here's my free sample." And she just started like rambling off stuff about what my personality is like. And it's not the kind of stuff of like, "Oh, you're missing somebody whose name starts with an M or a K," or whatever. Like, it's not the typical like reaching psychic stuff. She's like, "No, you give more love than you feel like you receive, and you like blame yourself for it, or you judge yourself for it." And she was just like going off, and I was like, "Ma'am, can you stop? I would prefer not to cry right now, thank you. I don't need some random ass woman on the streets of Vegas telling me who I am." It was Mama Murphy. there are things that can apply to literally everyone, but they were all things that lumped together that do very much describe me. And I know this is really just a ploy, and she's just like, come give me all your money so I can just fucking live it up as a quote-unquote psychic. But the things that she threw together was a very interesting combination. And she tried to do the same thing to my mom, and she was very off. But it was... I know I didn't end up getting a reading because I know it's just a ploy. We already got sucked into Chippendale's pictures. I don't need to spend money on some dumb fortune telling. But it was a little disconcerting. And the fact that she came up to me was like, okay, I love being called out on the first day of our trip. It was uncanny, all this stuff. Because she didn't really miss a beat. I was concerned. But it's fine. I didn't fall for the trap, y'all. I didn't go. I didn't get my fortune told. I have my own deck of tarot cards that can call me out for free, basically, whenever I want. So, it's fine. Trying to think of what else I did. More annoying than Preston Garvey. Yeah. I think that was pretty much what we did the first night. Just a lot of meandering and whatnot. I know, right? Just what hurts worse is when it's random people. Like, don't do that. My coworkers asked how, the trip was and everything, and I was like, Vegas makes me violent because I don't like being in really big crowds, and I really don't like not having a schedule when we're going somewhere, especially when we're paying like a lot of money for stuff. I would rather have like a flexible itinerary, of which we did not have. Everyone was just like, I was along for the ride because my mom asked me to go and she said she would pay for everything. So I went. Sort of against my will. Sort of. And I knew Vegas is not the place for me because I don't like to gamble. I don't really like to drink excessively. Like, I'll have a drink here and there, but like when drinks are like $20 a pop and it's not that much alcohol, I'm not really all that interested. And I hate big crowds. So it's like Vegas is the total opposite of what I want to do on a weekend. But, I was like, I'll do it. I'll get some like stories out of it, I guess. And my mom said she'd pay for it. So I went. And yeah, having to push through so many people. And like, I know people make me angry. But like the amount of times people just like cut in front of you and then just walk at a turtle's pace drives me insane. Because I want to get to my destination and I don't want anyone to hinder me. But people will just like walk in front of you and then go the slowest speed possible and still travel. Or how many times people just stop in front of you and don't move out of the way. They just stop and they're just like, oh, I need to take a picture over here, or I need to take a selfie right here, or I need to check my messages right fucking here in front of these people. Drives me insane. Yeah, I think vintage Vegas is a little bit cooler, because even like flying into Vegas, and we did the high roller and everything. So the high roller is like that Ferris wheel. It's like the second biggest, tallest, whatever Ferris wheel. Second to the one in Dubai, I think. And we did the high roller. And I don't know if I'm just like desensitized to everything or what. But I wasn't really all that impressed. Because like, everything's so modern now. They've like modernized so much of Vegas. And so like all of their billboards are like the big TV screens essentially. And it's just like I really enjoyed seeing the Last of Us billboard of Joel and Ellie. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I like that. But then everything else is kind of lame. And it's just like everything's just really modern. And like the only lights now are just, lights from billboards and like lights from hotel rooms. There aren't like the strips of lights down anything. The only thing that has like the old school strips down their building is the Rio. And the Rio is kind of a dump now. It's not popular. And it has terrible signage, so you don't know where to go. We ended up being all dressed up and fancy walking around the Rio, and we got fucking lost in their, convention. They're like convention hallway, and we're walking by all these people that are here for like other group things that do not pertain to Vegas life, essentially. And I was like, this sucks. The amount of times that we just got lost because they don't have very good signage was too many for me. Too many for my liking. And I'm sure it's a ploy. Like, oh no, you took the wrong turn, but look at this thing that you saw. Or, oh look at more of these gambling machines that you can go to. Go do that. Don't be a normal person and go to where you want to be. But the one good thing the Rio has going for it is the Chippendales. Which we did go to. We had said that oh yeah, don't go to Vancouver. Yeah. Oh, well, we'll see about that one. We had said that we were gonna hit like 2 to 3 strip shows just because it's Vegas and that's what they've got. And they have Magic Mike, Thunder from Down Under, and Chippendales. So we're like, yeah, we're gonna hit a bunch of strip shows. We hit one because I think Magic Mike is so hyped up that everybody wants to go to it because they're like, ooh, it's gonna be like the movie. So it was just like way too expensive for like the seats that you would get for the strip show. And we're like, maybe not so much Magic Mike. So I looked into Thunder from Down Under because who doesn't like half naked Australians? But then that one was kind of expensive. And we're like, what's our last option? So we looked into Chippendales. And they're the ones that won. And I'm so glad that they did. The men's be hot because yes, I think that they are. I have a picture. I'll have to go up and get it and put it in the Discord, but it was really funny because my mom really wanted to do either Magic Mike or Thunder from Down Under. But we were just like, it's just too expensive. And she was like, okay, fine, we'll go do Chippendales, but I don't think it's gonna live up to, our expectations and whatnot. And we've been to, my mom now has been to a good handful of strip shows, I think. So she kind of has a baseline to go off of, because the ones that we get here aren't too bad. They're pretty hot. But she's like, okay, fine, we'll go to Chippendales. And she kept saying that she's like, the website makes it seem kind of like docile and like, not debaucherous. The show is very hot. My mom has videos that I need her to send me that no one is ever going to see because that is instant demonetization. Not that we're monetized right now, but oh boy. I think during the show, like while they were doing like a set change or something, my mom like hit my leg and she's like, they undersell this show so much. And I just thought it was the funniest thing. Because in my brain, I actually did really want to go see them because they promote them as being, you know, as swanky as a half-naked man can be. They've got the, you know, the bow tie or whatever, and the wrist cuffs and whatnot. They're supposed to be vaguely dapper and whatnot. And I do like that. But then they have all their sets. Because they, what, how many? Hold on. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like 10 men that perform on stage at any given time. And they actually have really good choreography. Like, they actually legit dance. And, like, that's hot to me. I love a man with rhythm. And on top of that, at one point, the one that stole my heart, he legit played an electric guitar from down in the audience. And that was fucking hot. One of the guys like sang covers of songs, and there's actually one guy did like an aerial act. It wasn't necessarily aerial silks, but he did have like a couple of like straps that he like glided around the stage on and did like flips and like really cool stuff, and it was really impressive. And I was like, bro, these guys have talent. They're not just guys getting up on stage to take their clothes off. They do that, but they're also there to show off their talents and whatnot. And that was like probably the most impressive thing, is that they all like had a thing, and it was really cool. And then the best part, after their show, which was really long, it was like 2 hours, I feel like. Like 10, 11. Yeah, it was like almost 2 hours long. It was a really long show. I guess when you got 10 men, you gotta really show it off. Anyway. So about that like rainstorm that you were talking about, Storm, that may have been me, but we'll see. After their show, they do this thing called the Flirt Lounge. So they have this little like bar that you can go to, and you can buy more drinks. Ooh, a s'more souffle. That sounds so good. Tasty. So you go to the Flirt Lounge, and you can order more drinks, and then the guys will come in and talk with you. And like you can get pictures with them after the show. You pay for some pictures, which of course we did. And I got to sit on the lap of the one that played the guitar, and I'm swooning. I can't help it. Y'all remember that song, I'm in love with a stripper? That me now. I have a problem. But anyway, it's hot. So yeah, you can go in the lounge, and then once like they're done doing their pictures with everybody that gets in line and pays for them, you can get your pictures, and then they'll come in and they'll like sign the back of your photos, and they will potentially sign any tank tops that they rip off their bodies and throw into the crowd. So I did not get a shirt. The girl that turned 21 got a shirt. I don't think she got it signed though. I think she got her picture signed by a couple of guys. My mom got hers signed by a couple of guys. I got mine signed by the guitar guy because that's the only one that matters in my brain. I felt bad too because we went to go get our pictures, and one of the guys came up, or I was walking up, and one of the guys was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was just like, "Nope, laser focused on the man that I want to sit on." So I just went up to the guy and I was like, "May I?" Oh, it was really dreamy. Anyway. And like the best part actually, which doesn't even have to do with the guys, is my mom and I went up to get our pictures, to get let on stage to get our pictures. And the lady that was like monitoring the line, she like stopped and she was staring at us, and she's like, "I'm sorry, I'm like really distracted by your boobs." Because I had a peekaboo window shirt, so a window to my titties essentially, and that's also phrasing. What are you talking about? This is not a say-so. Well, I was in Vegas. This isn't say-so. But my model isn't terribly far off about the titties. Like, I got tiggle bitties. So this lady was just like, I'm so distracted, I'm sorry. And we were laughing about it. And then my mom, who was standing next to me, she's like, I made that. And the lady stopped and like stared at her. She's like, shut up. Did you birth her in the womb or something? Hi, T. Thanks for stopping by. You're gonna get some story. Some story stuff. But we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, the lady was just like so surprised. And like the story of my mom and my mom did have me when she was very, very young. So we usually get the sister ploy or whatever. People always think that we're sisters. No one ever thinks that I'm her daughter. And whenever we say that I am her daughter, everybody is fucking dumbfounded. They just don't believe it. And I've joked around I'm kind of a carbon copy of my mom with like itty bitty little tidbits of features from my dad, but I look a hell of a lot like my mom, so so this lady was just dumbfounded. She's like, how the fuck? There ain't no way you made this. So we had a really, really fun time with this lady. I really enjoyed her. She was very nice, very fun. But we went into the flirt lounge and we talked to some of the guys, and like I want to talk to the guitar guy, but it was like he's got a bunch of other girls that's talking to him, so and then that same lady came over to us and she's like, all right. She looked at my mom and she's like, you need to tell me what you do for your skincare routine, and you better not fucking say that it's water and soap because I will fight you. And we had a nice conversation with her again. And then one of the other girls in our party was like, hey, she, referring to me, wants to talk to that guy over there. So the lady goes and she's like, oh, I got you. And she goes over and she grabs him and be like, no, I'm not prepared. I'm not ready. But she brought him over and I had a nice, lovely conversation with him. We bonded over Belgian beers because Belgian beer is the best kind of beer. And I got a selfie with him and I got a hug. And it was a really good night. That was a really good time. The Chippendales was the highlight of the trip, let me just say. Like that was the best part. And I got to take a cup home that has him on it. I'll take a picture later and put it in the Discord. I've been joking. I've been joking with the rest of the allies that no one is allowed to touch the cup. If anything happens to the cup, someone is dead. It is going to be my streaming cup. I will drink water out of it so I can hydrate. But I don't have it right now. I just have energy drink because healthy. And with that in mind, I hope y'all are hydrating. Hydrate or die straight, which is terrible in this month of Pride. Don't die straight. Not when we're as unhinged as we are here. Also cashew check. Make sure y'all are sitting straight. Don't mess up your back. I don't know if I just like slept wrong. Well, okay. I'm used to a king size bed for one. And, you know, you only get a queen size in hotels and whatnot. But their pillows were also really trash. Yes. I can drink from his essence whenever I want. Oh, it's so hot. It was actually really cute because like we were drinking and he like when he came over. Are you trying to howl? I think Nora's trying to get my attention by howling at me, telling me to stop simping over this man. I know, you're silly. when he came over, he looked, he's like, "Oh, did you get my glass?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Wait, you saved your picture for me to sign? Like, I can sign first? I can..." What did he... I don't remember if he said pop or not, but pop the signature cherry or something like that. I was like, "Sir, you can't talk to me like this. Please, I can't handle it." But he was a sweet guy. But, anyway, moving on. There other stuff happened on the trip other than Chippendales, I swear. I swear other stuff happened. I have to look at, like, my pictures to remember. Oh! So there's this really cool ice bar where, like, everything in there is just made entirely of ice. So, like, their tables, their bars. I mean, they have, like, a bar where they keep all their alcohol, you know, for serving and whatnot. And that's just normally made. But they have other, like, I guess, bar tables? Question mark? Like, against the wall. She doesn't want another parental figure. Yeah, probably not. It's okay. She got me in, that's enough. Yeah, everything is made out of ice in that bar. They have, like, cool sculptures and whatnot. They had, like, a little corner that was, like, sculpted to be kind of like Jurassic Park-y. They had kind of like the car grill from, like, one of the Jeeps, and they had a T-Rex, like, sculpted out of the ice, and what the oh my goodness! Oh, she's gonna tell you all about it. I'm not even simping anymore. You don't believe me? I'm not. I'm being good. I'm talking about ice. It's just ice. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Are you telling? Was it the worst 5 days of your life? Yeah. Even though you got all the love while I was gone. You did. She's not having this. So, Mom, I didn't have fun while you were gone. It was the worst time of my life. Baby. Can I finish my storytelling? But what if? But what if more story? Honey. Yes or no? Thank you for your input. Your frustrations are noted. I know, she's so angry. She has a lot to say. Can I continue? Yes, no? Okay. Well, ice bar. Even the cups that you drink out of are just made of ice. And they're really cool. Like, they give you a big old puffy jacket and gloves to wear when you go inside. So you can, like, hold your ice glass and everything. So it's really pretty in there. But my mom and I were laughing because we're like, man, we have winters colder than it is in here. We're, like, fine. I was wearing, like, short shorts, and it took a while to get cold. I know, it's so angry, much borf. But that was a really fun place. They have a bunch of lights that go on, and they kind of do, like, mini light shows, sort of. Like, kind of goes with the music that they're playing, but that was a pretty neat place. I think once upon a time, or maybe in a different location, they had, like, a sculpture that you could get, like, alcohol out of titties, ice titties, but they didn't have that at the bar that we were at, so unfortunate. That would have been really fun, but none of that. But it was a pretty fun place. They had some good drinks too. I don't remember how much it was. Probably too expensive, but it's beside the point. We also hit a place. It's like a candy place. So they had, like, all sorts of, like, candies. They had giant gummies of all varieties. They had, like, the giant gummy bears, and like probably giant like peach rings or something. They just giant gummies. And then they had some like chocolate and whatnot. But they also made like, oh Nora. They also made like margaritas and stuff. So we went up to get those. I have a kind of a fun video. I'll see if I can put in the Discord. So I got like a peach ring drink. It was tasty. Nora. I know it doesn't look like I'm playing, but it's because I'm telling stories. It was a long time for me to be gone, and we just want to chill today. Is that acceptable? Can you get down? I know. Don't you want me to tell my stories? But we all got some like small. They do like giant fishbowl, like giant martini glasses full of drinks, and it's like the equivalent of like 4 drinks in one or something like that. We did not get one of those. But in our small little glasses they put like this stick of dry ice in it, so it just like bubbles and makes the cool like fog effect in your drink. It was really pretty. I was very impressed, but that was an expensive fucking drink. It was really tasty though. Let's see what else. I did the ice bar. There's this place. No chat, only snuggles. I know, that's what she would love. She's on like surprisingly. Hello, Sean. Welcome. I'm telling stories about my vacation of slight debauchery, not really, faux debauchery, in the city of sin. Nora, is it because you want something? Alright, I might give the noodle a chew real quick, and she might quiet down, so I'll just leave you with the chill beats. It shouldn't take long. Maybe I'll go get my glass while I'm up, since I'm gonna be sitting or standing anyway, and then I can send a picture in the Discord so that you guys can see. You don't understand, guys. It's a problem. I will be right back, everybody. Do crimes. I don't care anymore. Just do things. You do you, chat. You live the best life, alright? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Sean? I am happy to be home after my vacation. A vacation was needed, but I'm glad to be back. Also, I'm going to go ahead and take a picture for you guys and put it in the Discord so that you can understand the gravity of this man. Focus, you bitch. Not there. Honestly, the cup doesn't really do him justice, but it's close enough. Good, I'm glad you've had a good day. It is the middle of the week, so that's, gotta get through it. But it's fine. If you've made it this far, you've done good. I know we usually reserve horny gel for art, but I think this counts. So here y'all go. And up. Alright, y'all can marvel at that. That is now my designated hydration cup. And no one else is allowed to touch it. Let me look at my pictures again, because that will remind me of what happened. There it is. Probably put that in the Discord too. Yeah, it's nice, right? Anyway, I'll put this in the art tab on the Discord. So there's a place. It's off the strip. Yes, it's a counteractive. I don't know. Drink, but also be thirsty. I will accept it at this point. So this sculpture here, I guess I will put that one up. Yeah, this sculpture was found at this place called Area 15, and they just have it's kind of a weird little place. Like they have some like art exhibits inside and shops and whatnot. Is that what I get it? He has a semblance of that, doesn't he? Holy shit, you just opened my eyes. I was thinking he had the vibes of somebody, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But he kind of do. He has he's not as slender as Adam Levine. But he's close. Thank you for opening my eyes, Storm. Anyway, so that little robo sculpture is out front of Area 15. And it was funny because I came up to it and I was like, man, I'm getting hella like Nier Automata vibes. And it made me think of Pascal, which makes me sad. But it's a cool sculpture, and I like the dedication to all the other robos out there and whatnot. So Area 15 is kind of interesting, and they had like a, what do you call it? Like a neon light show, or I don't even know what it's called. It's called the Wink something. It kind of do have SCP vibes. The whole facility kind of does, because like the entire time that you're outside of it, they have like Area 15 does not exist. If you see unnatural things, ignore it. Like that whole vibe to it. Like, this doesn't exist. You are not perceiving it. Yeah, you do look like Pascal. So it's just kind of a funny little place, and so they have a cool museum inside. I should see if my mom took any videos, because I didn't. But there was an exhibit where they just did a bunch of like optical illusions. They did a lot of that, and you could get 3D glasses and look at the art that way. And then they played like a bunch of music in the stuff was choreographed to that music. So like there was like 6 rooms that we went through, and they like the first one had these like slinkies that like sprang, they did like movements with them, and they went with the music that they went to. And then they had a room that had like the little spinning wheels that usually create the optical illusions, and they're painted like neon colors and like really cool patterns. And then they have like the different lighting effects that go with them. And then they had ones that had these really long neon, like those safety jackets, like strips, not quite strips of those, but essentially like the same material, same colors and whatnot. And they like twirled around to music, and it was really neat, pretty neat exhibit. It was fairly cheap to go in, which was kind of nice compared to all the other stuff you have to pay for in Vegas. They had really good bubble tea. They had an arcade. We like stepped inside the arcade, but we didn't really play anything. The arcade is more my thing, not so much everybody else's thing. So unfortunately we didn't stay there. Area 15 was an interesting. They have this place called Omega Mart, which is like, they have a bunch of like silly novelty stuff. Like, what was some of the stuff I saw? I don't even remember. We didn't end up going inside. We wanted to, but it was like $60 to get inside this place. And it was just like, you really just go around and yeah, that's Omega Mart. The tattooed chicken, like they have stuff like that. You can get like the tattooed chicken and like other weird ass shit. And like they have a bunch of like hidden rooms in there, so you're supposed to be able to like open up certain doors or like go past certain shelves or something, and you can find all these secret stuff. And it's cool, but not $60 worth to go in for like the novelty of the thing, Like if I had dispensable money, maybe, but it was too much. It was sad because we were excited to go, but not for $60. So we just marveled at it from the outside. It looked funny and silly, just not, we didn't think worth the price. So we passed on that. We did go to, was it Fremont Street, which was like old Vegas. That place, it was okay. I feel like that place might have been even more, maybe it wasn't more densely packed than no, it wasn't as densely packed. It just felt like it was, because it's just like this one area and you have all these, Nora. None of that. No. I'm not even zipping. Stop it. Get him. Get him. You just have all these people that are trying to do like performances or like trying to sell stuff, and it's a lot to take in. And they have all their restaurants and stores and all that. There was a karaoke bar that we went into that seems like it would be fun if you actually went with people that did the karaoke, but no one in our group wanted to karaoke, so The Mob Museum. Oh yeah. We did a lot more paying than I would have liked, but I didn't pay for it, but I was trying to keep it cheap because like it's just ridiculous. The price of things is just ungodly. The karaoke bar was like a really fun vibe though. The like MC like was super cute. I loved her style. And like the people were just vibing. It was pretty cool. I think it'd be more fun to actually go and do the karaoke, but I'm not typically a karaoke kind of person, so and especially not in that big of an establishment because it was packed. It was crazy. I did not see the Pawn Stars shop. It may have been down there, but I was also just being like, can we just like do something here so we're not just like wandering? There was a lot of wandering that happened. So I was looking at some stuff, but I was mostly just trying not to get peddled by people and their acts and whatnot. We did go to the Dick's Last Resort restaurant, the place where you essentially pay them to be an asshole to you. And they give you those funny, or they write on the hats like the really terrible messages about you. Ours were okay. It wasn't as raunchy as I thought it was gonna be, but our server, he was really selling the whole I'm pissed and I don't want to be here. And the food was pretty good. We didn't get a whole lot, but the food was way better than I thought it was gonna be. And I didn't take the picture, my mom did, but when they check you out, they give you a whole bunch of quote-unquote fees. So there was like the Karen fee, the high maintenance fee. I don't even remember. There were so many. It was like such a long receipt, and they just like punch in a bunch of stuff, and it's really funny. So that was kind of an interesting experience. And we happened to walk by a different arcade, and how they have the ride the mechanical bull thing? The Karen restaurant is better. It was pretty fun. But the mechanical bull, so the arcade had the mechanical bull, but instead of it being a bull, it was just a giant dick. And we were walking by, and I stopped, and I went, I'm gonna need everyone to stop right now and look at the ride the dick. And it was incredible. Part of me was like, man, I gotta get somebody in our group to do that, because that's absolutely ridiculous. But we did not. We left. I'm just glad I got to observe it. And Vegas is a different kind of place, you know? Oh yeah, they had they had a Stranger Things store on the Strip, which is fun. I spent way too much money there, but I got fun shirts, and that's what matters. I did try to post them in the Discord, but I couldn't get the spoiler thing to work on the picture, so I ended up taking it down in case somebody, wasn't caught up on the show, and, I don't want to spoil anybody on it, but they had really good, like, models put up. They had a really cool Demogorgon model, and you could take pictures next to them and everything, and they had, like, the whole wall, the alphabet wall, and it was very much themed for Stranger Things, and it was very well done. It was very cool, and it was very, very 80s feeling, and they were playing 80s music. They had, like, old, like, what is it, the Night Brights. They just had a bunch of memorabilia that they had, like, glued down, and then also the merch that they were selling, and that was pretty fun to go to. And they had, a little farther down the way, they had the Marvel exhibit. So you can go, and they have, supposedly, according to them, the costumes and props that they actually used in the movies for, like, Avengers and whatnot. So they have, like, Iron Man suits, Captain America suits. They had like Hawkeye and Black Widow, and they had all kinds of stuff in the Marvel exhibit. And it was just kind of like a self-guided tour. They, like, brought you in, gave you, like, the introduction, and then you could just go off and take pictures and read stuff. And they had this cute little interactive thing with the like, suits and costumes and whatnot. If you, like, touched the thing, it would read your fingerprints, quote unquote, and then it would tell you, like, you access denied for, like, a multitude of reasons of, like, non-organic matter, or mine was non what was it, non-human matter matter? Yeah, non-human matter detected. And I was like, excuse me? How dare? They're not supposed to know that shit. I guess it's S.H.I.E.L.D. They're supposed to know that, huh? But it was a pretty fun interactive exhibit. And just like all the costumes really, they had a lot of info too. They had like info on the Hulk transformations. They had like a breakdown of his brain and what happens to his brain when he transforms, and data on like Thor and Loki, and some of the crazy scientific stuff. So like the Aurora Bridge or whatever, the Rainbow Bridge, and like the teleportation and like science behind that. It was pretty in depth. That was pretty fun. That was like one of the last things that we did before we left. They must have been watching. It's in the DNA. They just knew. I think that was pretty much. It doesn't sound nearly as exciting trying to think about it all, but I guess I did have like an hour's worth of stories, sort of. It was. I don't know that I would do it again. My mom, like the last day, we're like waiting to get on the plane to fly home, and she's like, "So come back next year?" I was like, she's like, "It'd be fun to come to Vegas like once a year," and I was like, "That's way too frequent, dude. Like, that is too much Vegas in my brain. And way too expensive. Like, the hotel was way too expensive. Like, we got the cheaper one too." Oh yeah, I forgot. We did go to the Venetian, and if anything, I feel like I would want to stay. Fury is a big Allies fan. Oh my god, I'd fucking die. That would be amazing. So, Fury, recruit me for the Avengers when? You need a water girl, right? I got you. So we went to the Venetian, and I feel like I would like to stay at the Venetian if it would be within a budget. If I had either disposable income or if I was making a comfortable amount of money to stay at the Venetian. I was very impressed by them. You kind of get lost a little bit because it's big, but it's really pretty. The lobby is done up very, very nice. It's all shiny and pretty. And then the inside is kind of like being in, I mean, I've never been to Venice, but they try to give you the Venice vibe because they have like the waterways. They have just like a man-made waterway throughout the hotel, and it's really nice. And they have an indoor one and an outdoor one, and they actually give you gondola rides. Like, you can pay to ride on a gondola. You can have like 4 people at a time, or you can shell out a bunch of money to have a private gondola for 2. And a water girl, a witch, a snake, and a cat. Hey, Goose was a force to be reckoned with. He's not necessarily a cat, but you know what? Neither is ours, so we just won't talk about that. We have our own Avengers class. But yeah, we ended up going on a gondola ride, on an indoor gondola ride, and it was really nice. It was like really chill. Our gondolier was very nice. She was a very nice lady, and she had a very pretty voice. And she asked us what brought us to Vegas, and we pointed to our one girl, like, 21st birthday, and she's like, "Oh, you know this means I have to sing to you in Italian now, right?" So we like go down one way, and she's going to like turn us around, and she's like, "All right, it's time." So she sang happy birthday to her in Italian. Very, very pretty voice. Very, very nice. And then she sang something else to us on our way to turn back to like dismount. And it was really nice. They have some really really good stuff there, and it's just kind of pretty in there. Although that is where they have like the really big expensive shops. They have a lot of like galleries in there, so really expensive sculptures and paintings and jewelry, and they have like, I think they had a Coach store. Might have had like a Michael Kors store, so they have all the like big brands, and you're gonna be paying over what you need to be paying for that shit because that stuff you're paying for the name brand. But that I was really impressed with that hotel. It was really nice. So I feel like all the other hotels are kind of meh. We went into the Flamingo, and it was really just a bunch of casino, like just machines, gambling machines and tables, blackjack, all that. I feel like that's the most of what I saw when we walked through. We walked through the link, and it was very much the same thing. It's just like a lot of places to gamble, a lot of restaurants and stuff with like a couple of stores here and there. But the Paris and the Venetian were pretty impressive. I'm sad that we didn't go to the Luxor. So that is what I wanted to do, but it is what it is. I don't know if I would. Maybe if I went with like one person, and one person that doesn't really want to drink all that much, so I don't have to babysit. But even then, it's like I better be making like hella disposable income at that point because everything's just too fucking expensive. But it was a good experience overall, I think. I got me a real person crush on the excursion, so I guess that counts for something. But yeah. That's Vegas in a nutshell. Don't go to Vegas if you don't like big crowds. If you don't like to drink. I guess it's okay if you go and you don't like to drink because you're not going to be spending $20 on one cocktail. So, bonus on that. Some food is hella expensive, though. I don't think we really shelled out at too many restaurants. There was actually like a pizza place in the Paris. So we got food delivered a couple of times. And I really felt like pizza. And that was like the most reasonably priced thing I think we got. Because it was like $8 or $9 for a slice. And I was like, hey, look, the one reasonable thing you can get. It was actually really good, though. That was pretty damn good pizza. They also like their crepes there, which I'm not going to complain because crepes are so good. But no big fancy restaurants. We didn't stop at like any Gordon Ramsay or... I know Morimoto has a restaurant, which I was more willing to go to, but I'm sure it was really expensive, so we didn't. I know! I'm a fake! I'm a sham! I can't have a crush on a real human being. That's not possible. But wait. Is it okay if said human being has a crush on this 2D anime girl form? Does that make it okay? Maybe once we have mouse pads and like body pillows, maybe that's when it's real. Because then we'll be just like all the other anime girls. How the tables turn. Wait. I am going to take a quick bathroom break because I actually have been hydrating, shockingly. And I think you lucked out. We're going to let that one slide because I am a 2D anime girl. Yeah. I know the workaround. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and I think I might actually play a little bit of Power Wash Simulator or potentially something else if you guys want to see any gameplay. Probably something just like chill and relaxing. I'll go back. I will go back to Vegas when we get merch, and I will bring a body pillow and give it to him. See if it works. See if I can charm him with a body pillow or a booba pad. Oh, that would make my life, honestly. That would be a fucking story. Anyway, think about something you guys might wanna watch for a little gameplay. I have options. I have some Harvest Moon options if we want for like chill gameplay, or I said Power Wash. I'm willing to do some Power Wash, or if anything else pops into mind. And I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Go ahead and do crimes. I don't care. You live your best life, okay? Hello, I'm back. I see quite the lack of crimes. Only one fire while I was gone? You guys will do better next time. So, like I said, we can play a little cozy game for a little bit because we're only a little bit past the hour mark. Or I remembered that I have this cozy conversation game that we did like a tiny bit of for our New Year's, our big New Year's stream. It's just like a bunch of cards that have a bunch of questions on them. So, if you guys want to answer questions from cards, yes, I want you all to be crying while I'm away. That's healthy. Anyway, so yeah, we can play a cozy game for a little bit. Or I can take some of these cards out and ask you guys some questions and we can answer questions together. Whatever you guys are feeling like. How does this box go? Like such? Oh, I guess I should bring back. There we go. Bring back the agio, the comfy, cozy music. Y'all want to play 20 questions? Oh my goodness, that's loud. Maybe not 20 questions, but I guess like Q&A sort of thing. That way I don't have to I don't have to change the thing. I don't have to change the stream. I put it under gaming thinking that potentially I would do power wash. Why not both? Power wash and questions? That's a thing that could happen. I'm trying not to knock all my shit over. Yeah. I forgot how to pronounce this quote-unquote game because it's like Dutch. It's Danish. It's just the cozy conversation game. This might potentially be, yes, TOS 20 questions. No, the cards that I have here are, family friendly, so they should be TOS compliant. Oh, we've done that one. Always question your power washer. Exactly. Man, there's some questions in these. All right. I got one question for you guys. Nora, why are you defluffing? Ransom notes? How does that game go? I'm always interested in new games. I have a shelf full of games, like board games and whatnot. Not that we get to them very often, but I would like to. And there's actually a guy at work that came and talked to me within the first couple of weeks of my starting in my quality position. And he came and talked to me because in my little, like, about me thing that had to go out in an email to the whole entire company, I said I like to play board games. So he actually, like, found me and was like, hey, I like board games too. What games do you like? And so we'll, like, talk about board games every so often. And he was talking about how he wanted to get, like, a group of people together for, like, board game nights, like, within the office. And I was like, bruh, that sounds cool. We should do that because I need people to play board games with. We used to have a group that we would do that a lot with, and that's kind of how I got back into board games, because I learned that there's more games other than Monopoly and Life. Some really cool ones out there too. So, and my dad, I kind of think I started something with my dad too, because he started getting a bunch of board games too. So he was also the person I would play stuff with, but he moved to a different state, so I can no longer play board games with him. And everybody else, our schedules just don't really line up, so Sag day. Nora, are you defluffing him more? How dare. I have to go buy you another new Hodge Pig? You just like me spending money, don't you? Okay. We are gonna put it like this. I think I can still questionably game like this. And like Scrabble with Cards Against Humanity. The prompt's like, what not to say during your wedding vows. That's funny. That sounds really fun. I like games like that. Cards Against Humanity is the shit. I have the base game, and I want expansions, but I don't play it enough to warrant getting the expansions because I don't have that many people to play with. So one day maybe. Hey, have you taken this leaker out? No, give me that. No. Nora, don't defluff him. I fixed him at one point. Nora opened up a hole in her Hodge Pig's face. And she's just ripping the stuffing out. Yes, you. I'll go buy you a new one later. Oh, you have to put the prompt or your answer together. That is fun. I can only imagine how unhinged that could be. Maybe that's something we need to get the allies to play at one point. That would be pretty funny. During school is kind of bold for Cards Against Humanity. When I was in high school, we got really big into Rich Man, Poor Man, which I couldn't tell you how to play that game anymore. I have forgotten pretty much the basis of how to play it, but I made it a point to learn how to play Rich Man, Poor Man, and I got our whole group in on it. And we played it so much that we got to doing like speed rounds in between periods. So like in 5 minutes, we would get to our class and we'd be like, okay, let's go. Just like speed run Rich Man, Poor Man. And we tallied points for like an entire year. And like our score sheet was getting crazy. I was really good at it. I had a lot of points. And I think there's like one other friend was really close to me. So it was always a fight between the two of us to get more points. It was ridiculous. It was a lot of fun though. The few good things that come out of high school. Okay, let's see if I can get this to work properly. See if it can handle it. Boop, 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 boop. Wow, they have all kinds of stuff, huh? All right. I'll leave that on for a second. Hold on. Is it gonna do? Hold on. Aha! Okay. Hop up. Look, it's game. We can game. I don't know what the sound is gonna be like for it though. There's a typically. Audio, that's what I went. It's kind of down. Talk about freezing storm. We'll see. Water reverb mix. What is that? They're not music, right? Oh, they do have music. Well, I like my chill music instead. We'll see what the volume of that looks like with the music and go from there. Okay, I get it. I wouldn't want to throw away the panties either because panties is a top notch. Top notch. It's gonna be the ace up your sleeve, honestly, because there's just certain ones that they're gonna win. All right, so I've known that they have Midgar stuff for a while, so you have a couple of Tomb Raider ones, which is but I've been wanting to do rewash completed Midgar jump. How many are there? This one? Okay. Okay, so they've got a couple that we can unlock. Got you. Can I change that? Is that what I have? I don't even know anymore. What do I even own? Wait, new items? Oh, I have the medium. Oh, they give you the professional, did they? Hey, yo. For free? Well, shit. Alright, let's go. Give me Midgar stuff to clean. Remember? I haven't played this in a while. For quite some time, I would just play this. Let me get that. Just for SNGs. Just because it's really soothing. Let me double check that. Because part of the fun is having all the good water sounds. me do my check via this. No! Go away. Brr. Seems okay. Mayhaps. Alright, what all? Alright. I'm ready. I think. This okay. Well, we'll see. Oh no. Who did what to this bike? How could they? Okay. Ah. Oh, I guess I could change the stream now to reflect that I'm gaming. Huh? There's two versions? Oh, you can barely... Well, I haven't really started anything, so... I can turn the ambient sounds up. Let me go through here. Let me turn my music down a smidgen via this. Turn that down a little bit. And then... Oh. I don't know how much we care about footsteps, but we'll do that. Which part? Tab? No. Oh. I'm already doing it. Okay. Oh, you get stuff from Marie! Allow me to say a few words by way of introduction. Oh, you know, that might be the case, unfortunately. Director of Urban Planning, responsible for the design of the entire city, including its heart, the Shinra building, in which you're currently working. Honestly, that's going a lot easier than I would have thought. This is probably like baby stuff to start off because we got plenty of stuff we need to clean. Oh, yeah. Is the water still really quiet? Because I can change that if need be. Boop. Boop. There we go. Yeah, if it's still really quiet, let me know, because I can turn that back. It's good in my ears, but it needs to be good for you guys too, because it's comfy, cozy time. Oh, but this is gonna have all kinds of nooks and crannies that I gotta get into. I see. There's something wrong. Organization. The allotted President Shinra, split into 5 divisions. Urban planning, space, and aeronautics. Oh, okay. I guess I don't get to read that from Reeve. Oh, that's nice. All those tiny little things give you the dings. Yes, this is the thing. This is what I need. Oh, what? That's the correct button. Damn. I question what Sephiroth was doing. How? How, sir? How did you manage this? This is just excessive. Uh-huh. Get in there. Good lord. They really made sure that you would have to get in every little nook. Ah, yes, the whirligig. Oh, nope. I don't need soap. This is still fairly easy. It's not like rusted or anything. So it's fine. Yeah, I guess you're right. An excess of mana. It's all that Mako energy, you know? Here we go. Oh. Where? Where? Where are you still dirty? I will have cleanliness. Sir? Sir, you're like right on the cusp. Are you considered Nora? To be fair, I don't think Sephiroth is really scared of anything, you know? Nora? Why are we screaming? Oh, excited because Auntie is home. I get it. Yeah. Oh, hi. What? Only 35%? How big is this thing? Okay. This tire is going to be the end of me, isn't it? I just want you clean, bro. Sir. Sir. Oh. Ah. Ah. How am I? Oh. Where? I'm sure my standing on it is really helping the process along, you know? The top bearing. Oh, this tire is still dirty somewhere. Ah, yes. Where? Underneath? Somewhere else? Tell me your secrets, Pike. Light. Top console. Also, gravity doesn't exist here, or at least not normal gravity. Where are you? Oh. I hear demon noises. Careful, honey. Oh my goodness. Girls be zooming. Samus. Samus, come here. Oh my goodness. Very excited puppies. It's true. Gravity's overrated in comfy game. Oh. No, that's not the one.
When you're looking for me, sorry, you put away. No. Hey.
Aha. What? There's more on the bike? Oh my goodness. You girls. You girls just get crazy. Oh. Underneath. Oh, girls. Are you guys gonna wrestle? Big heckin' wrestle.
Eater. 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 Where you go?
What the fuck is a swing arm? You guys get comfy stream with doggos wrestling.
Yep.
Yes, I see you over there, but what is a swing arm? And how do I clean the rest of it? Hello? Kickstand. Oh! Where? I saw it so briefly. Oh, what? Oh. Is it inside? Yes. No. Ooh. I don't want to clean Hojo's lab. That bitch can live in filth. I'm glad that got the last of the other allies. Oh, I don't even want to do Heidegger either. I don't care if they're pushing the boundaries of science. I will fight them. Oh, we get the swirly gig for that. Not making any ripples? But I do the water. Waves and ripples is what I do. Oh, we gonna make this car nice and pretty. So that Cloud and gang can take it out in a highway trace. For an unnecessary highway chase. It's okay, I'm letting the game slide because Zach. We all know it to be true. Oh my goodness, you girls are just having so much fun. License plate. Specifically? How much cleaner can I make it? Oh. And... Oh, okay, there's that. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh no, the tire itself. Okay, we'll get here. Maybe the one, maybe, is there one in the back? Maybe, oh. Perfect! You just gotta hit the angles right. Get them pearly tires. Almost? Yeah. Nope. Oh, those have their own, oh, their own separate little thing. You getting tired, girls? It's hard work being a doggo. And wrestling all day. I forgot how just chill this game was. I'm not even paying attention to what Reeve is telling me. Makes me feel a little bit bad. He's not a bad guy. He's a good boy, actually. I probably has got some rust that I gotta get off. What? 0 to 60 and I see we've already arrived? What the fuck? Ain't no way this thing has the same engine as a small aircraft. That's not how that works. I guess in Midgar, that's how that works. If it has the same engine as a small aircraft, then why did we get our asses kicked so bad on the highway?
They have better engines.
They have better engines. Hey yo, that's you go to that burlesque show and you tell us how it is. I actually told my mom that they have the Star Wars themed strip show and she was really confused at first, but then she was like, okay. I was like, we could go. Also, yeah, anime logic, that about sums it up. I also really wanted to see a burlesque show when we were in Vegas, but it just didn't happen, unfortunately. Maybe next time. Because I do want to see a legitimate burlesque show at some point. Are you getting all slimed up again, Nora? Kind of why I'm not in a big rush to give her a bath. Because I know she's just going to get slimy again. Now that she realizes how fun it is to play with the puppy.
You can't get her.
Tired. I don't know where else to get you. I'm already down as far as I can go. Plus, guess if I really need to, I can break out the soap. But I don't need to. Is that not something that's... Also technically distraction the game, but for good reasons? I should take Nora to get groomed, but... That's money. Just snorting all over each other. Silly girls. I see what game you're playing at. ADHD, OCD, yeah, pretty much. But it's so satisfactory. Alright. Calls for.
Play, baby.
Yeah,
No,
play with the baby. I know, the cat moved.
No. Nora, go play with Lizzie. Play with Lizzie. You gotta be the distraction. You gotta be the distraction. Play with Lizzie. Yeah.
We really should just get a live feed of the dogs one of these days so that you all can enjoy seeing how they wrestle with you. Oh, careful! You're bumping the whole desk, children!
Play with baby.
Are you getting tired, honey? What? Oh. Well, that's just rude. Okay, there we go. Careful, children.
Play with the baby.
Oh my god.
No, play with the baby. Play with the baby. Where? Ryan, distract.
Also, this thing be built like a boat for real. Like, that's a boat. Oh yes, the babies are definitely enacting their violence and mayhem. While I'm trying to play a chill game. Remember? Hello, welcome back, Sean. We have moved from story time to soothing time. Except our fur children are committing violent crimes against each other. Please be careful down there, honey.
Nice little baby.
Children! Language! What do you want from me? Oh, I didn't realize I was so close. Perfect. Good. What? What? Wait, what? You? You. Okay. You. Just wasn't at the right angle for you? The ding game, yes.
Freeze. Freeze.
The good serotonin game. Okay. 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 Okay, now about this exhaust. Just get a good scrubbing. Maybe. No, that's the trailer. Aha! Doorstep. Where did you go? Where did you go? Just saw it. Where did it go? Where you at? Oh. You're still not coming? Oh, it's probably... Oh, I thought I got underneath, but... Hello? Oh. Oh, the tire. It's always the tire. Where? Oh, okay. Cab panel. Just a door handle. The license plate. Rear wheel mount. Handle. Oh, I see. There we go. Ah, there we go. License plate. You are a spicy one. Oh, careful, girls! Please don't knock my setup off or down or anything. Holler cab panel. You? Underneath? Always underneath. Rear wheel mount. Like, oh, I saw it. Oh, like underneath. I don't know where else you went. Our puppos are wrestling each other and they keep knocking into the side of my desk. And it makes me nervous.
No.
But they're playing, they're having fun. Not dog napped. Arr, hey, yay! We got one done. Oh, that's right. Hipper. Oh yeah, I forget that you can see what your character looks like now. Which means clothes kind of matter. Oh, also the music is gone away. Really? We went through the songs that fast? Well, we'll just do that. There we go. Get them chill vibes back. Well, that's... I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, God. That's a big boy. Hey. This big boy. Sure, you can call it a greatest achievement if you want. Oh man, they got all kinds of nooks and crannies for this one. This is gonna be special. As a non-target, oh my god. I've dealt with enough of these, thank you. You got anything? Oh. No? Oh, I forget it. Are you... Sir? I don't appreciate that. Please stop moving. You make me nervous. I don't care what Heidegger says. You are a menace. Oh! You have some rust on you? Should I get the big boy sword? Okay, that works. Big ol' scorpion boy. I guess if it's on your side, then I guess it's not so bad. Yeah. Let me out. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Let me out. Oh. Perfect. Oh, this is suspension. It's different. We're gonna have to do a lot of going around. Where's your last little piece? There you are. Unfortunately, these aren't the robots that taught us that you don't have to be human to have humanity. These are just bad robos. Oh man. Kind of crazy. I would love to know who they worked with on this to get these designs and get them in Power Wash Simulator of all things. Also, what are they covered in? This one Maybe this one's Angeal or no, not Angeal. Genesis. He's the bigger weirdo out of them all. So that's what I'm gonna go with to make me feel better. I just need to go. Yeah. Excuse me while I climb on your robo dick, essentially. Can't convince me that it's not. Oh no! It is a bad robot. I would not pay money for it. Let me look. Alright, well hopefully we can finish this one in a decent amount of time, because I have gotten very little sleep because my sleep schedule is so fucked up from being in Vegas. There were days where we didn't wake up till like 2 in the afternoon, which is very much not my schedule anymore, so my body doesn't know what it wants to do with its life. Listen, I did it for the job, not for pleasure. There's a difference. This guy just has a lot of height to him. Tifa, I'll do any job for you. I'm listening. Tifa? Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. No, I'm really not eager to listen to you, sir. I want to go talk to Tifa, thank you. Want to talk to Mommy? Straight to the point. I see what you did there. Well. Damn. They've got so many crannies. Bodies are so cringe. True and real. Hi, Nora. Did you get sleepy, baby? Sleepy from playing with baby. Suspension guard. Hey. Okay, let's get the other side of all this. This one might have to be left somewhat incomplete. I don't know, depending on if I get the groove on. Depending on how long the top part of him takes. Because that truck took a little longer than I would have liked. The danger of this game, and I know pretty much everyone says it when they play it, but it makes me want to get a power washer so that I can power wash all the things around my house and make them shine. But I know I never would because I'm too busy playing video games. Too busy simulating what one could do. Let's see. Outside of that one. Sure, the amount of legs that you have are excessive. Also, for some reason, I've ended up on the, like, reptile... not full reptile, but sort of reptile algorithm when it comes to YouTube Shorts, and I don't know how I got there. But now I'm getting, like, a bunch of videos of, like, scorpions and tarantulas, and I'm honestly not a fan. Scorpions, least of all, because fuck that. I do kind of wonder how fast this would go if I did. Oh yes, if I did use like the metal cleaner on some of this stuff. Can you get the tire really fast? Maybe. Yes, yes. Ah, rewarding. Give me that tire. Sure, you can say that about tarantulas. I have seen some, like one of the videos I saw last night was actually pretty cute. Like a tarantula just wanting to go to its owner. Like that was its caretaker. That was pretty cute, but still don't like. It was supposed to be a jumping tarantula, and I was like, no, thank you. That's too much for me. YouTube is having reptile dysfunction. Stop! I don't mind the ones that are like, look at this gecko. This gecko is cute. This gecko laid eggs. Like, that's fine. That's cute. I don't really want to be on the arachnid side. They freak me out a little bit more, you know? I did, you guys won't be surprised by this one, but I did also end up on the, like, amphibian side, so I get, like, frog videos. And there's one lady that takes care of frogs, and they're just, like, constantly trying to devour her. It's chaotic and hilarious. And that's why we need to make me some sort of frog asset. Frog blanket, kigurumi, something. I must represent my brethren. Which is probably going to get really confusing when eventually I drop my lore video, because I never intended for frog stuff to be the thing. It just happened. It's so shocked. I know. It's like they called to me. I didn't realize I was crouching. I was having a discussion. I don't think I said this on any of our streams or anything, but I was talking with one of my coworkers, and this happened a little while back, and this has happened a few times throughout my time. Back when I worked in retail, I had at least a couple of ladies like tell me that I had a very nice voice, a very nice soothing voice, and like I should do radio or something, and I was like, thank you. And then recently there's this lady that goes to the same dog park that I take Nora to, and she and I were talking for a little bit, and just out of the blue, she's like, you know what? You have a really nice voice. And I was like, thanks? That's a thing? You're right, it's constantly around Hojo. Fuck that bitch. I don't want to see what his lab is going to be like, because I'm sure they're going to make me clean something of Hojo's, and I am going to be so upsetty. But yeah, this lady just out of the blue was like, you do have a really nice voice. It's really soothing. It's really calming. And I was like, okay. And I was telling my coworker about that, and she started laughing, and she's like, you know, me and my sister, like, we're saying the same thing. And I was like, eh? What? Why are y'all talking about me? And it's not like I talk a lot at work. I do talk, I think, a lot more softly at work because we are in a office setting. So it doesn't get all that loud in the office. But I was joking with her because she listens to Dungeons and Daddies, which is the podcast that some of us allies listen to. And we were joking about like D&D podcasts and whatnot. And she mentioned my voice, and I was like, I should start a podcast. We have been talking about it. Yes, I will watch Hojo as long as the flamethrower attachment is available. Yeah, we have talked about doing a podcast, and maybe someday we'll get to it if we have the time. But that would be fun. Aw, well, thanks. I am surprised that you can fall asleep to some streams, because sometimes it is a little unhinged, you know? And if I get angry, and that was the thing that she mentioned, because I did tell her that we stream and whatnot. She's like, you do have a soothing voice. At least at work you have a soothing voice. And I was like, I don't talk that much differently versus, you know, streaming and work. Unless, you know, I get upsetty spaghetti about something, which you guys have heard, so, you know. It kind of depends on the situation. I think for the most part, I'm chill. Oh, hi, you're really close. Yeah. Yeah, maybe one of these days we will do like a podcast and I would like to do like ASMR streams at some point, but that involves writing. That involves committing to making a script and following it. Oh, waste of company resources, you say. I mean, I guess if we get membership stuff going, we can do, yeah, specialty. Specialty ASMR, but that probably won't happen as frequently. Because it does involve writing and, you know, following said writing. Ah. Oops, wrong button. Give me the dings. Other unhinged ASMR. I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. There is, like, some of the ones that I've found is, like, chalk ASMR. So, like, people breaking chalk pieces, and it sounds really nice. If you like that sound, I'm sure there's some people that are not as keen on that sound, but I really like it. And I do kind of like the slime ASMR. There's just something about the sound. It's like really, really nice. But I don't know if we would ever get into that kind of ASMR. Because that's every... Oh, I'm up here now. I'm not up here now. Okay. That kind of ASMR is like, anybody can do that. I mean, anybody can do any ASMR, but we like being creative in this house and doing like writing, different writing ASMRs, and like following a plot would be kind of fun. It's just more work is all. I guess I have to go up top for the rest of you. Ugh. This is fine. My guard? Man, it must be up top that I'm missing the tiny bit of the underbelly. I will get you. Oh, you don't like that kind of ASMR? It depends. Like, there's some stuff where I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And then there's others. I don't know what it is. There's some stuff that gives me, like, the bad, like, cringies. But I sometimes have kind of sensitive ears, so there's like just certain sounds that just don't mix with my ears. It gives me the bad kind of tinglies. I guess one problem I have is like, oops, the like really good mics that what is it, the binaural, the ones that have the ears that have the ears made of foam on them. I don't like how those sound when they're like rubbed, which unfortunately is like a lot of ASMR happens. And it's just, it doesn't feel good. Suspension. Yes. Oh, that's fair. Mouth noises are never fun. No one likes those. Oh no! Just let me in. Just let it happen. I see where your brain is at, Cleo, and I respect it. You are right, though. Very bulky. Oh no. Hit. 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 I think I have to go around the other side. Can you not make noises, sir? You make me uncomfortable. I wouldn't be surprised if what's-his-nuts sent you after me when I was done. 'Cause he's a dick. Everybody in Shinra's a dick. Unless it's Zap. He's the one good boy. Technically? I mean, he died! And then he wasn't dead! So it's kind of, it's an odd point right now. Is Gertie. It all starts to make sense. Oh. Well, I got your eyeballs. I should have left the eyeballs for last. Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get... Oh, let me up. Let me up. Whoa. What is hindering me? Might actually have to get down for this one. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay. Not sure where I'm missing. Oh, there we go. That's where I was missing. Alrighty. Oh, I didn't get... I'm just getting ahead of myself. Are you up top? Is that where I need to get you? God, wait! Has Joel played Power Wash Simulator? Could we ask him for a collab? And we could all take care of ball joints together? Porcelain Maid collab when? Please? I feel like Porcelain Maid would be like the ultimate collab because we all kind of got the same unhinged energy, you know? Unhinged sexual energy. That would give me life. I did spend just like an hour just watching a bunch of Porcelain Maid shorts. And I regret nothing. I guess y'all just gotta get us to, I don't know, whatever it is. How violent and out of control it gets. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I guess y'all gotta get us to whatever, what it was, like 5,000 or something. Get us to 5,000 subscribers so we can ask for a collab. So that we can be forced to ask for a collab. We still have to do Uno. And we're actually approaching Monopoly territory right now. So we probably should get Uno out of the way so we don't have a humdinger of a weekend, you know? I didn't see the scaffolding. It's been 3 years and nobody ever needed their numbers. Yeah, Shinra is just like OSHA violation after OSHA violation. Let's be real. Nora, come here. You gotta give boy space, remember? The hard life of cat. You want me to go all the way up there? I guess with the scaffolding that would make sense. Yeah, they would have a legal team to take care of all the accidents. Ah! Okay, well, I'm sure this will help. I hope. Not really. Good to know. Let's see if I can reach it. Yeah. You make it work. Damn. This bitch just don't want to be clean. Get off. Give me this. Oh dear. Is there like... Okay. No. Not quite what I want. Okay, you just use the wheel. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I have to go from the other side. Why am I slipping? Damn. I'll move you. Get out of here. You're useless. Yep, they would just replace anybody. Honey, you're fine. I know, you are. You're a tired baby, aren't you? We'll get around to bedtime at some point. She honking. She wants the time of bed. But mother is refusing. I do need to eat something. I know? I'm not sure if I know those two. I mean, honestly, as long as we, like, vibe with the people, I don't really care who the collab is. As long as we can have fun with people, that's really what I want. That's a big thing that stops me, because I know a lot of them say, oh yeah, like, just ask. It's okay to ask for collabs, but it's scary, and then us being like a small indie channel, I don't want anybody thinking like, oh, well, you just want to collab with them to get subscribers. It's like, it would be nice to get subscribers, but I also, like, the whole point is to just play games and have fun with people. That's all I want. I don't want any misconceptions, but it's so easy to make misconceptions. I missed! Let me up. Let me up! Whoa, what? Huh? That's a thing? Well, I learned something. Apparently you can tell the arms to move, so that's fun. Like there's a couple of VTubers out there that I think we would die if we would be able to collab with them. I think Sayu is one of them. I think Sumi would perish. That's Oshi. I would die if we collab with like Vox or Hex. I'd die for a multitude. Yeah, honestly, yeah, anybody from Niji. There's even some indies that I would have a lot of fun with, I think. Wow, that goes way down. I'm sure Paya has a couple. Paya's, I think, more into some JP VTubers. Honestly, just getting a collab at all, I think, would be crazy. A Canadian! That's funny, because that's a majority of what you guys are. Yep, we have a very, very large amount of you guys that actually watch from Canada. And we love you. Oops. Hey. Get that. Gotta work the pole. Uh-oh, unhinged baby.
It's a baby. It's a big girl. It's a big girl.
I just hear the tail waps on the couch behind me. Happy girl is happy. Honk honk. Different energy tanks for different Yeah. Just like Noodle. That was that was really cute when I finally got home. I was trying to be quiet when I got home because it was like midnight by the time I got home. And so I expected Nora to just like lose her shit when I got home. So I was like trying to creep in. I was gonna like try and calm her down when I got home. But she wasn't even anywhere near the front door like I thought she would be. And I was baffled by that, and I was looking for her, and I was expecting her to like go off at any minute, and she just never did. So I finally like stepped into the bedroom, and she was just passed out on her bed, being all comfy and everything. And it took her a couple seconds to realize that I was even there. And when she finally realized I was there, she lost her shit, but in a different way. She was very excited. But she was just very cute when I finally got home. And she's been very connected to me ever since. She doesn't want to go she doesn't want me to go anywhere without her. But unfortunately, I still have to work the day job, so she still has to be without me for a couple hours a day. She'll find a way to survive. Pole dancing frog girl. The frog. Well, I guess that's not true. I guess when you were... Well, she kind of skipped. Oh, she pole danced. No problems for me. Ugh. No complaints from me. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. Get me. Oh, shit. There we go. Let that be enough, please. I'm so close. I probably need to just set it up in the back. Oh, there's a lot of nooks. Oh, good. I'm gonna have to go from the other side, too. God damn. I gotta rotate this better. I thought it said taser claw, which I don't think is wrong because it says tail laser. So, I mean, if you just want to shorten things down, I don't think it's wrong. I mean, Bayonetta just pole danced. She did the spin to make things go. Ascend, you fool. Oh, Nora's got the big crunchies. Alright, can I... Oh, we're getting close. This one's just gonna be hard. Get that one. Look at that. Probably. Precarious? OSHA violation in progress? Where the fuck do you want me to go? On the other side? Around the outside? Around the outside? Around the outside? Oh, is there a thing that I can do? Can I make the tail do a thing? If I'm in the right spot? tail do a thing? I'm on the... Oh. Oh no, I was just seeing the arm again. God, these cannons are difficult. That's probably gonna be the hardest part, is getting the cannons, and for some reason his head. So no head? Got something. I have to go underneath again. Yes. Yes. That claw. I need to get on the other side, I think. Maybe around the front. Damn, where else are you dirty, bruh? What do you want from me? Oh, it like barely gets up there. We're so close. Maybe it's in the muzzle. Nope. Oh, I don't know how I managed that, but I will take it. Exhaust? What? Now you're just being silly. What? I guess I just wasn't hitting it with hard enough pressure. Claw, move. Can I move you, please? You're in my way. One of these. Aha. Damn, we are picky on this one, aren't we? Scanner? Hello? Is that your eyeball? That's such tiny little pieces. Just get clean, you bitch. What the frick? Oh. I don't know what I meant, but it's fine. I don't think that helps. Okay, got that. Yeah! Ah, you're hiding all your goo. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I had to go at it. Oh, yeah. I'm guessing it's on the other side for that one. I'm just crawling around like a little gremlin now. Oh, come on. You're like... I'm not full. Uh-oh. Nora's feeling feisty again. Yeah, I know you're spicy. Oh my goodness. I know, you're very unhappy about my streaming, huh? You're supposed to be spending time with me, mother. The audacity. I know. Oh my goodness. You're triggering everybody. You're triggering everybody. She does have language. I'll show you language. Nora, that's enough. You have told me just how much upsetty you are. You have. I understand. Baby. I understand, honey. Thank you. Thank you for communicating. Nora, that's enough. I'm almost done. I want to finish this, It's important. Oh my god. These cannons! Okay. Where the fuck? Give me your fingies. Alright, you can I think I'm just please. I don't need you anymore. I hope. What am I missing? Abdomen exhausts. Ah, the fan belts. The front wheel hood. Oh. There's some. There's some. Oh. We haven't quite gotten to the part yet where it tells me, like, 3 left. It's the abdomen exhaust. I need to get higher. Listen here, you robot bitch. Oh, the fan belts are somewhere in here. There we go. Oh, God, there's still more. Leg hinge. One of these. That's the lower one, right? Scanner. I think they're all up higher. Shoulder. Got it. Scanner. The casing. Ah! Ah! What else is considered part of the scanner? Can't see. Oh, okay, that's fine. Casing? Arm launcher? doesn't help if I can't see it. Oh, so maybe this one. Is it you? Where? Hey! We did it! Whew. Slowly watch me lose my mind in trying to get this thing done. He did a little jig. Okay. Hey, it's time for me to eat and go to bed. Because I still have work. Well, I hope you all had fun. I hope my stories were entertaining. We will try and get Uno set up maybe in the next few weeks. We've got some other stuff that we're kind of doing. Pog Gaming, VTuber Gaming! I might do this again. I think, if I think about it. Seventh Heaven is next. We have to do Seventh Heaven. We have to clean Tifa's bar. Tifa's gonna talk to us. Mommy's gonna talk to us. Yeah, so if you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I would be happy to play this. I enjoy just cleaning. It's so nice. So relaxing. And if you aren't already subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button, get us to 950, and we'll play the dreaded Monopoly as a household. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get Uno set up at some point, so we'll test our friendships here soon. If you like the stream, be sure to leave a like. That way I know that you guys enjoy the stuff that we do. Hit the bell for notifications so you know when we go live, and you can see other announcements and whatnot. I'm gonna bring it back to the table. Cozy table time. You can follow us on Twitter or the TikToks. Not that we do much there, but you can. It's okay. I need to make more shorts. I probably. It's fine. It's okay. I don't think I'll do a short a day. I think I'll just do shorts on days when we don't have anything scheduled. So I have a feeling that the algorithm just got really bogged down with a short a day. So maybe that's the thing that we need to fix. And then our shorts will last longer, but we'll see. I have a growing list that I need to take care of, but I'll get around to it at some point. Join the Discord. I might put some more pictures from my trip in the Discord, since I didn't get around to making anything and I didn't get my cord, so I didn't get to share everything, but I shared the important stuff. I might put some more there, though, so you can go to the Discord and see that, and also other fine cultured art that we find. And be on the lookout. Fingers crossed, maybe some membership stuff will be happening soon. We're really hopeful. There's a couple of things that we need to do, but we got stuff in the works. It'll be fun. I think that's it. Hydrate or die straight. Fix your cashew-shaped bodies. Be sure to eat good foods and get some sleep. I know I need to get some sleep. So, yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me and listening to my stories. And we'll do some more fun stuff later. And we'll do some more Zatsu duns because they're fun. They're fun to chill to. Yeah. And with that, everybody have a lovely night, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.